Welcome everybody, it's Evelyn. I have a twin flame read for you today. Sorry about yesterday. I didn't realize my mic had fallen into my lap until about 10 minutes into the video. So if you didn't listen to it because you couldn't hear me, just go in 10 minutes and then you can hear the rest of the video. There was some important downloads that came down, and I did make up a visual today just to help you if you didn't understand what I was talking about yesterday. So this literally is the information from yesterday. It's probably not all of it, but it is a lot of it. Okay, so you can take a shot of that. Okay. I also am not sure if I showed you the read from yesterday. So this is the read from yesterday, the main read of the SIRIAN Starseed deck, and here's the full read from yesterday. And then in front of us here, let's see here. I'm sorry, that was the read from today. This is the read from yesterday. Sorry about that. That was yesterday. And that was yesterday's full read. So the first one I showed you is the one in front of you. And then that's the, I told you I was redoing my daughter's room. That's right here. I was just going by it as I was looking at the pictures. So that's how it ended up. Just wanted to show you and share. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings out to all of you. Okay, so the read in front of you. I was getting a lot of downloads on my meditation last night. I'm getting a lot more visual than I usually get. And, you know, we always get these upgrades every quarter, it seems to be. I was definitely getting a lot of tidal wave energy coming into this read. And actually the TW of tidal wave was paralleling to the twins. Let's see here. Some of the stuff was coming up for me last night was 5 o'clock shadow. I was playing in the oceans with dolphins. I was getting the dolphin beings. I saw a group of Pleiadians standing there just presenting themselves to me. And I also felt like I was in a ship standing below a huge portal looking up. I also got a weird download of a rag doll hanging from a metal chain, like a rag doll that hung itself, like a hangman. And then a feminine hand just took the doll and yanked it, you know, ripped the body right from the head. It was just a doll, but it was kind of jolting to me. Yeah, that's some of the stuff I was getting last night. And then I cut the SIRIAN Starseed deck right at 10 a.m. this morning, which is a lot of source energy behind the 1 of the Magician and the 10 of the Turn for the Better. And then at 10:10, CES came up, and all in the Tarot of Sexual Magic, all of the cards that came out were like all the good cards right in a row, which never happens. It was like the 2 of Cups and then the 3 of Pentacles, which is like the big love in the Tarot of Sexual Magic. The 9 of Cups, the Get Your Wish card, and then the High Priestess and the Lovers. The 3 of Cups and then the 5 of Wands reversed. The 7 of Cups and then the Tower and the 6 of Swords, which is the Peace. Then at 10:11 is when that tidal wave came in, and that's been coming up before that anyway. And then I finished clarifying at 10:26, which is a Turn for the Better, and the 26 of the Page of Wands, that inspiration. The major arcana in this read were the Higher Self, the Lovers, the Wheel, and the Star. Before the read, Karma came up, which is like the Judgment card. And then we had 3 Swords, 1 Wand, 2 Pentacles, and 1 Cup. We have the Knight of Swords in the read, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So 3 Knights. Okay, so where are we? We're at the night of the 4th. Oh, and the 7th was coming up for me anyway, January 7th. So that's a significant date for sure. So going from tonight of the 4th So tonight of the 4th, the night of the 5th, and the night of the 6th. So the 6th going to the 7th is really significant energy. And then we have the King of Swords before the read and the Queen of Swords after the read. So the King and Queen of Swords and 3 knights. The code line and the numbers today were all about spirituality, love, physical activity, and teaching and learning. We had double 4s, double 6, but most significant was double 8s today. The 8-8 of the twins standing side by side, both dancing within their masculine and feminine. The 44 of the mastering, the 4 of cups, mastering, integrating, grounding and integrating and mastering love. And then 66 is the Queen of Pentacles, that very stable, earthy, loving, motherly energy. And then we also had, before I did the code line, sirens were going off. That was 1028, and 28 is the twin flames, the 2 of wands. And then we had 3121 also came up, which is the 5 of wands and the 21 of the world. And that's the 5 of wands, that expansion and conflict energy, but also the pursuit of happiness, right? The pursuit of the impossible dream. The 46 also came up, the 6 of cups, the children of the garden, the 68 of the page of pentacles, and in a lesser sense, the 34 of the 8 of wands, 45, the 5 of cups, 56, the 2 of swords, and 89, which for me is the phi energy of not 98 of the human body temperature, but the expansion, whether it's too hot or too cold, one way or the other. The code line here, the number was number 20 from 8, 8, and 4. So number 20 is the judgment card. And the message was coming up regarding spirituality, love, physical activity, and teaching and learning. The trademark for DNA strand, and that came up in the image that I just sent you as well, talking about going from the carbon-based body and the regular DNA to the 12-strand diamond DNA and the diamond core of the earth, as well as the earth ascends to Gaia as well. The trademark for the DNA strand, and the X marks the spot because the two strands crossed in my diagram that I just gave you represents the DNA strands. But the trademark for the DNA strand, the high 8 dance, is the key after death in energetic exchange in the 5D, i.e. God. Toggling up Imana, God, Christ, Sophia, the height, the height of the color purple, and the key, the advantage, the first name, the reputation, the story, to give and to organize, to throw and to hold, the I am that I am in energetic exchange in the 5D connection with God, i.e. God. A few different acronyms, interesting, came up. The trademark of a honeybee, doing the 8, the dance, is key. And about the honeybee was coming up, you get more with honey than you do without, right? But the honey that was coming up here around the honeybee, right? The honeybee, your honeybee, is very sweet to you unless they get triggered, right? The trademark of the honeybee, the 8 of the dance, and the key, the DNA of the chakra system, and the third eye, which is the lowercase I for me, right? The chakra system and the dot of the eye is the third eye. The 8 is the key, the dance between the masculine and feminine, or a tad dance of drama, the firewalker, the emperor, or the stability and structure of thought and words, the blind men and orphans, as the tidal wave comes up here again regarding the twins. Tidal is relating to tides, the change due to the gravitational influence of the sun and the moon, and flooding came up here, and so therefore the great deluge. Tidal is also a season or a time to happen, violent confluence, 12 hours, and I just brought up the 12 strands, to cause to float with the tide, and then also it meant today. So that was all the energies coming up around the tidal wave. Okay, so starting this read, We started out with the higher self, upright today. Okay, higher self, remember, is your twin. You are each other's higher self. The underlying energy is right here, the higher self, the big card on the top, and then the clarification cards of the mini Rider-Waite. And I always go a few cards down. Today I went down 4. So we had Karma reversed from the bottom up, 3 of Swords reversed, the King of Swords reversed, and the 4 of Wands upright. So the higher self, after perhaps choked or chickened out, held back an announcement, a decision, not heeding the call to heal and forgive, the King of Swords reversed home in negative self-talk, choosing a new path to not overwork and walking away from the Emperor's destiny or Aries and Libra here, ending karma by healing and forgiving. The King of Swords reversed home with the higher self, the secret, the psychic abilities, and Aquarius reversed or Pisces upright here. Overworked, the King of Swords reversed freaks out at the Emperor connected to the Page of Wands reversed, ending the conflict with the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles all upright, as well as the Page of Cups upright, in a message of love, or that's the innocent one, or the Page of Wands reversed can't get to the Page of Cups upright due to the Knight, the Page, and the King of Pentacles interference. Or now the King of Pentacles is speaking on behalf of the kids, starting a new project with a message of love, or the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups both upright, or offering a settlement to the Page of Wands reversed, which also can represent frustration, in connection with the Emperor upright, the Knight of Swords upright, and the King of Swords reversed. Burnt orange and leaves on the ground regarding kids and school in the fall, deciding between by the water or the countryside, beach shoes or flip-flops, exposed or cover-ups. Could be sons of the Emperor with their kids feuding, with the Emperor partnering with the Page of Wands reversed and not the Swords family or the Pentacles family. The Page of Cups higher self, suffering in silence, ending the nightmare and suffering by offering time, money, and effort, a loan perhaps, or payoff, or a new life, to Sovereign to work together. Perhaps his higher self is the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands, rescuing the innocent and the vulnerable at 1136, which is Justice, and the 10 of Wands, the Atlas energy. The evil Empress, using their sexuality to get what she wants, releasing from energetic prison, refusing to wake up to end the conflict with the Knight of Wands, dramatic rescue efforts. Or a volunteer firefighter rescued Sleeping Beauty. Third-party man may have started the fire on purpose so they could rescue them and then be the hero. And that's the theme behind the movie, isn't it? First Love. So pride comes, Spirit's connecting with me. Pride comes up here, which is number 19, the Sun, and health as well, which is number 71, the Three of Pentacles, the co-creation energy, as the King of Wands reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed, and this is still the underlying energy. They both may be pissed, with new information throwing them off balance after death or in a near-death experience, or clinging to the story or the second story, avoiding or in the aftermath of disaster, sudden event, or an epiphany, or the aftermath cleanup with the Page of Cups dumping multiple loads or emotional attachments and no longer confused. About the Queen of Cups reversed, perhaps a mother or sister, and the King of Wands reversed, fire starter. Scorpio reversed is all over this section right here. Or the Page of Cups is trying to put out a fire with cups or buckets. And that could definitely be a child who started a small fire and, we're using like little cups to try to pour water on it. A child saving the day or didn't mean to start the fire, or drama. Innocent and vulnerable, or caught the King of Wands reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed having sex and didn't understand because they're too young for that at 1147, which is Justice, and the 7 of Cups. The synchronicities, the options, the confusion sometimes. So the Sovereign is fixing up the home, emotionally fulfilled, while dysfunctional family, business, or community, or family with loss, is defenseless or without excuse, healing, forgiving, and offering the Ace of Pentacles as a gift to make peace with the Hermit. The High Priestess choosing a path without the group, or just not being social, third party, or not coming together. Dumping multiple loads, dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve, confusion with the higher self, Page of Cups, message of love, co-creating with the Knight of Wands, rescuing them as a matter of pride. Okay, so, and the Knight of Wands is upright here, but there's definitely a rescue effort here. The recent past is the Lovers upright, the Twins, the higher self, and the Hermit. Capricorn, Virgo, and Cancer or Gemini came up specifically as the energy there, and connecting at night to release confusion, purging, or dumping a load, with the King of Cups reversed, present, to ending the conflict with the Hierophant reversed, divorce, a break in religion, or establishment, or societal norms, or Taurus reversed, or being more spiritually oriented than usual, or thinking outside the box, stepping up to the plate, spreading the word. The Queen of Pentacles is detoxing chaos and coming out, or with Capricorn and Virgo in their chart. Libra, Aries are here too, perhaps Pisces child, and the King of Cups reversed may have drinking issues. The foundation here is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. The higher self, or secretly overworking, or not working out. The Ten of Cups upright family is receiving the Knight of Swords message coming in quickly. The Empress is bored, holding back an announcement, or grounding and integrating, feeling sorry for themselves, or bored, so decides to ruffle a few feathers for entertainment by sending a message to destabilize the Ten of Cups family happiness, or reminding people to wake up after they've ignored the call or alarm. The central energy here is the Knight of Swords, passing the 5D messages or healing and forgiveness post-war. After ending the battle, now the war, taking a break, a rest, in 5D Connect perhaps, laying something to rest, and then back to the Ten of Wands burden, picked up again, defenseless to the energies coming in or attacks or feeling ganged up on, and ganglions here, right, which has to do with the nervous system, lions, getting on their nerves. So it could be some Leos around them getting on their nerves. Maybe they're ganging up on him. The challenge being a negative energetic exchange, or a delay in communications or travel, not telling true feelings and or desires. The Magician reversed, insecure, without the tools of stardom, healing, and dreams come true, or Gemini reversed, Virgo reversed, and Aquarius upright. Kids may be doing their own thing, 2 to 3 separate interests. And I was getting someone, maybe they had a dream that they were going to have all of their kids involved in the same thing, or maybe in their own business, whatever it was. But the energy here is coming up like, right, the parent's dream is not like coming out the way they wanted, because now none of the kids are interested in what they like to do. They're all doing their 3 separate things. So that's the energy I was getting right here. The Knight of Cups offering love to the Page of Pentacles, good student, and the Page of Swords taking a swing and likes to talk or communicate. But Libra reversed and or King of Wands reversed doesn't like it. It's like it's not, because it's not his dream. That's the energy that was coming up here. Drained, sick, tired, out of control kids or Leo, needing sunshine or a vacation, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, or community, dealing with dysfunction or loss, and a dream come true, or their loss benefits an Aquarius, or there's an inheritance here. The wounded warrior is guarded, the cheese stands alone, receiving 5D messages, the Two of Cups lovers, and big love at work, satisfied getting their wish with the High Priestess third party, and no physical reunion, as well as no flirtations. Pisces upright, Gemini upright, or no family legacy coming together. The kids don't enjoy what their parents do. There's no more fantasy about this, and that was at 12/12, which is the Hangman times 2. So at 12/14, right, no more fantasy about this, with jealousy and rage and sudden epiphanies, or peace and love, or having epiphanies now about jealousy and rage, and having sudden epiphanies about wanting peace and love. And now here, crowning is the wheel upright, destiny, the turn for the better. After the Three of Cups reversed, social distancing, frustrations, or third party Page of Wands reversed, who may be frustrated, uninspired, or sick. Detoxing chaos and disconnect or at a distance from the King of Wands reversed. Father and child not coming together, insecure without tools, coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up the act or space. Destined at the gate, the divine masculine asking directions. After death, home or union with high priestess, secret, higher self, psychic abilities, or Pisces or Virgo, and the Page of Cups unable to express their emotions. The high priestess holding on, saving grounding for self-satisfaction, closing the distance gap. The Queen of Swords speaking about or speaking to one who's knowing and pretending not to, keeping their eyes closed. And the 5D world, or the world upside down, in a two-world split, with the divine feminine in the 5D and the lover unable to bring kids on board, the divine feminine's recovering and leading the way through dark night without physical reunion, to meet head on with the Queen of Wands saying, talk to the hand, while looking the other way, presenting the whole truth to end the cycle to the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords reversed. The worst over here. And the Queen of Swords man in the mirror, is faceless and is no surprise to her. Pisces reversed and Scorpio upright, and the Queen of Swords upright without any surprises here. The Queen of Wands is pushing her off while she deals with the Queen of Pentacles upright and the King of Swords reversed. And soon for the twins is the Six of Swords upright. Peace after the word of delays and injustice of the King of Wands reversed, and their release from prison or imprisonment of energies to receive big love from the King of Pentacles upright, wanting to hang out with them. So the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands here looks like the King of Wands is trying to put his pride aside to come together with the King of Pentacles who's upright. The King of Wands reversed is trying to be strong, or is in his ego trying to tame the beast. The twin flames are seeing themselves as the Knight of Pentacles upright, rushing in passionately, getting things done. The Hermit reversed coming out to reap rewards, or Hermit reversed staying home to save money. And I have to tell you, I was all over the place today, which I rarely do, but I was running around a lot today, and I got a lot done when I got home too, even though I didn't think I would, because my back was a bit sore after being out all day. So yeah, it's a really busy time right now. The Chariot with lovers offering help. The Knight of Wands meets the Knight of Pentacles, both being strong spiritually to move to peace with the Six of Cups upright, which can be the inner children or the outer children, being loving to each other, the soulmate energy. We have Cancer upright, Gemini upright, Virgo reversed, Sagittarius upright, Leo upright, Taurus reversed right here. Engagement comes up, free yourself. Passion, honeymoon, and soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, comes up for the twins. Around the twin flames, or how they are seen, is the Star upright, leading the way, detoxing chaos with epiphanies and messages of love. The Age of Aquarius with Capricorn reversed and Scorpio upright here. And we are in the second half, right? So the downturn of Capricorn, because we're in the second half of Capricorn, and Scorpio upright here. The block for the twins here is the Four of Swords upright. The King of Pentacles on break, or just never stops. So maybe the block is rest for the King of Pentacles or the Divine Masculine. Spirituality, love, physical activities, and teaching and learning. Perhaps a date here, a meal, resisting and advance. The Knight of Cups dropping the facade, no longer confused and suddenly jealous and finding peace in it. The Knight of Cups upright sharing and dropping the facade with the Queen of Cups reversed. He has fallen for her. The Knight of Cups suffering in silence, trying to end the pain, dealing with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands trying to control everyone. In an upside-down world, and ending the drama with the Queen of Swords upright, soulmate, Six of Cups, and kids over it, and falling for a higher love. Sagittarius, or Saggy as I always call God, patience, and under Gabriel's umbrella here at 12:55, which is the Hangman and the Wounded Warrior. Oh no, 55 is the Ace of Swords, the Truth. The Hangman and the sword. At 5:38, the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. I'd been out all day then. I came back at 5:51 and restarted to finish up the read here. And that was the Hierophant and the 41 of the Ace of Cups, self-love, spiritual love, and new love. As the High Priestess or higher self is overworked, and the Knight of Pentacles, the Star, the Lovers with the Knight of Swords, and the challenge being the delays in the holding back of feelings, but finding peace, taking a break, rest. The 5D connection, destined Knight of Cups, offering love to end the nightmare, conflict and competition perhaps, the game, with the Queen of Swords pulling the truth trigger, and the Six of Cups, inner children and outer children loving each other here. The higher self, lovers, dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve, and no longer confused, overworking, not working, and the Knight of Swords sending 5D messages, destined and challenged by delays and not telling. The Knight of Pentacles upright, moving to peaceful waters. The Star recording music perhaps, music of the spheres, the sound of the toroidal field, balanced in every way. That's not the most delightful way. I don't know why that's coming up. That's for somebody. The block here is rest and relaxation, connecting in 5D, is the King of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups ending suffering, stress, purging to end the battle once and for all, with the Queen of Swords and the Six of Cups, nostalgic memories, soulmate, kids, and getting over loss, regret in the past, allowing the fall into a higher love, with patience and taking one step at a time off the beaten path at 5:48, which is the Hierophant and the Eight of Cups, walking away and within. It was a really positive read, actually. Let's go ahead and pull an energy card for you. For everybody watching, the best and highest good of all those concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn for the twin flames here? Today being, oh sorry, yesterday too, I said the day was the 3rd and it added up to the 8, but it didn't. It adds up to the 9th yesterday, and today was the 10. I said the 8 because I'd written January 3rd, 2020 at the top of the page. It's not because I said the wrong thing for the read or anything like that. But I just wrote the wrong date, like we often do at the beginning of the year. But there's always a reason for these things. And yesterday was all about the 8 because it's all about those downloads that I drew up for you. It was all around the 8, the 3 and the 5 being the 8, but also the 2 and the 7 being the 8, because when you merge 2 and 5 together, they become the 8. All different perspectives, remember. So for everybody watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know and learn for the twins? Let's clear all blocks to positive energy flow in all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all is concerned, and fill any empty spaces with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another deep breath. What's the takeaway for the twins today? Blossomy abundance. This is all about the Empress and Gaia. And Gaia ascending, and we're ascending on her. We also have the 8 of the moon. All right, this is the playoff. The playoff between the false light and the mother, right? The moon is the false light, feminine. The Gaia is the true mother, right? The sun feeds the earth. It only reflects off the moon. So this is like a showdown between the false light and the mother earth. Here's the anxiety and the abundance over here. And then we have the 24, which was the Queen of Wands, who came up in the read between the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Like she was the one saying, talk to the hand. So it's definitely that energy coming up here. Very interesting. The bottom of the deck is the woman holding a coin. So we got the Queen of Wands and the woman holding a coin, the 42 of the 2 of Cups. And she doesn't look very happy here. Underneath that is the 38 of the Queen of Cups. Okay, coming together. And this could even be the energy of the masculine right now, since the Queen of Cups comes up as a masculine energy here. So we have the Queen of Cups and the 2 of Cups, very emotionally based. And remember the fire starter was coming up here, and the sun is coming up behind this masculine energy here, the fire starter. Starting up drama so that they can then rescue them, okay? And this can reference a mother energy, or it can be their partner, it can be the divine feminine, however it plays out for you, because we have the Queen of Wands and the Empress energy coming up here. So it can be a couple different situations. You know, it can be the partner of the divine masculine and his mother, and on the same thing on the side with the divine feminine. It could be her mother and his sister she's dealing with, or it can be the masculine and the feminine and the partner of the masculine or the feminine. But there's definitely a lot of love here and coming together. I mean, we end this read basically with the Six of Cups upright, and the Lovers and the Two of Cups in the read were both upright as well. A lot of positive energy here for the twins. So let's see what Journey of Love. I'm not going to do Scooby today. I'm going to make it pretty simple. It's been a long day. So give me a takeaway card from the Journey of Love. What is our takeaway from this read? And the guidance for all the twin flames listening at any time to this read. Sending lots of love out to everybody. All right. We have the sensual awakening, the 64. So the 64 is the 10 of swords. And when that's reversed, that's the bliss state. When the swords fall out, that's the bliss, right? The in-between state between the pain and the not pain is the bliss state. That's the 0 point energy. And again, you see the swirls of energy of squeezing everything out. And I get music from that as well as the chakras. We also have the Woman of Light coming out to be seen here. So the light of the sun coming into the divine feminine, really soaking it up. The 49 is the Get Your Wish card. In bliss, this is the feminine seeing her in bliss, in the state of bliss. And there's two other cards coming up here. The Void, which is very much about the womb, and the 40 of the Page of Cups, the innocent one. And here this card is very much a match to that. It's literally the same picture with someone inside of it now, right? So someone is now inside the womb. They're now inside the vortex, the innocent one. This can reference pregnancy for some. The 20 is judgment, a decision is made, sweet soul rising from the void of the Page of Cups. All right, so we have the feminine and sensual awakening, and here's the sweet soul rising, and that can be a rebirthing as well of the masculine into his feminine side. And then we have these two coming up, the 10 and the 16 of the turn for the better and the tower moment, right? See, now they're in the vortex, but it looks like there's more than two. It looks like there's a third person here. And here they're all gathered for the fest, and manifestation was coming up big yesterday, right? Of the heart. The heart shall have what it wants. The heart of the moment. 3, 2, 1, jump. And so there is a bit of drama here. You see how calm it is in the colors here. This is very higher vibrational energy over here. And then we come back to the red, which is very root chakra, right? Jumping into the heart of the moment, the tower, it's a tower moment energy. Gets the blood pumping after the calm. This is like the calm before the storm of the heart. The bottom of the deck here, the underlying energy is Just for a Moment Joy, which came up yesterday too, which is that 46 was the last big card of the read, which is the 6 of Cups, the children in the garden, being very happy and loving. So you see the child. This is matching exactly this, right? So this is the child, this is the inner child receiving the same light as the grown woman. Just for a moment joy between the inner children, the getting their wish and the bliss. And there's definitely mother and child energy here for sure. But right beneath that is the temple. It's like when coming together in the sacred marriage. And then, it's the rebirthing process here. Very beautiful. All right, so I'm going to read that Sensual Awakening card for you, 64. Okay. Within the sacred temple of your body, your soul experiences the vast buffet of life made manifest. Your sensuality is a way for your soul to express appreciation, pleasure, and joy. Your sensuality is much like your creative energy. It needs to be expressed regularly, otherwise it can become muffled under a fuzz of too much thinking. You're being called to experience your sensual nature again. You are beautiful and vivid, striking and appealing. Allow your sensual appreciation for yourself and others to flow and enjoy this unique experience of being a soul awakening in a body awakening. It's all love. This oracle brings you guidance that your sensual nature needs to play, and it doesn't require an external lover to do so, though that is one way, of course. It can be expressed through massage, creating art, spending time in nature, swimming, dancing mindfully, feeling the sun or air on your skin, drinking aromatic tea, or taking a bath. Play with what feels good for you and enjoy the indulgence. It will bring you renewed energy. And apart from that, it's fun. I dare not to touch my heart's desire that sings a melody so still and lights within a yearning fire a void that you alone can fill. I cannot say how my heart aches, nor speak the words as embers burn. Such blessings come to those who wait, a love that asks naught in return. An open soul a risk must bear to love without restrictions held, to reach another level rare where two embraced as one are meld. To taste surrender's nectar sweet by piercing through the veil so thin, and bathe in joy as tears release, a promised dance begins again. So again, the dance very much came up throughout the whole read, and here's the rebirthing of beginning again. Okay, so make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and I love you guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Have a good night's sleep, and as always, rise and be love, be good to yourselves. I will speak to you soon. Bye.